Hi there folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate. Today's place in which we awesome, and we are just in the middle of a very dramatic scene. Some uncomfortable moments happened in the last episode, but we're pushing past those, and we're just gonna say, hell yeah, let's do this new stuff that isn't that stuff. So, CERN uses the lifter to keep the compression under control, but we don't want that. We're going to dial CERN's lifter down, not so much that it endangers the world, of course, but enough to compress our memory data to under 36 bytes. Durer has been coding the necessary program. As for me, I've been searching for our lifter, the unknown device that pumps electrons into the phone wave, names something to change, and keeps a black hole open. Karasu couldn't find anything that could serve as a lifter inside the microwave, so it might be something on the outside. We're not sure what it could be, and so far we have no idea where to start looking. Yesterday, I consulted Darrow about that threatening email. But Darrow insisted that there's no way CERN could have discovered his hacking yet. Of course, I had him make doubly sure that we hadn't been tracked. His test came back clean. 2B is playing now Terraria. I understand he's confident in his skills, and I trust him. Darrow says they haven't found out, then they haven't. But somehow, knowing that does not ease my anxiety. You gonna turn down the music, bud? Hey, from Lukiko. Have you gone to any festivals or fireworks shows this summer? Maybe you'll have plans to go with Mayuri-chan later. P.S. I did 22 practice swings to Samadare. Fireworks shows? No, too crowded. I'm being chased by the organization, remember? The last thing I need is a knife in the back. I don't know Mary's plans. I don't know Mary's plans, but I'm pretty sure she's busy, preparing. Sorry, that one took a long time to read. Preparing for a different sort of festival soon to take place in Ariake. I don't know. Fucking this one, I guess. I don't really care. They'll both have about the same amount of, relevancy, I guess? It's Friday, and although we still haven't solved the lifter problem, Karasu is just about done with the time leap machine. Naturally, that means it's time for her to give me something else to worry about. Before the final adjustments, we need to use the phone wave. I groan. In other words, we have to cause the electrical discharge phenomenon. There's a risk involved. A risk called Mr. Braun. He's got more brawns than brains, but he's still a smart guy, so, you know, a lot. As we know, the discharge phenomenon causes the entire building to shake. Last time, Mr. Braun threatened to raise our rent if that happened again. First by 10 bucks and then by 100. So, you know, not playing around. Kirasu and Darrow look at me. Hey, it's up to you, Ocarine. Hey, take care of it. Son of a bitch. In other words, you're sending me to die. Your sacrifice will allow us to complete the time leap machine. Besides, you're always the one who talks to the boss for us. Yeah, but I don't want to, I just have to. You guys are fucking chicken weak shit. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him. He's talking. He's a scary man. I'm scared of that man. Well, maybe it's time for you to put your lives on the line. I can't. That girl who works there hates me. She hates me. I don't know why, but she wants to whip out my fucking eyeballs. What could be the purpose of such? Fine. But hear this. I will not die. Like the immortal phoenix, I will return, no matter how many times it takes. If you come back, then you died. You can't be reborn without dying, you know? A phoenix is reborn from the ashes, that's the whole point. Ergo, phoenixes die. With that said, head down to handle things with Mr. Braun. Don't die, okay? I worry about you. As I pass through the lounge, Mayuri looks up from her costume to see me off. Such a lot of attention put towards a small, not actually going to kill me situation. And there's 3 of them. When I step into the store, Mr. Braun, Suzuya, and the Chipmunk are watching some comedy show on the massive 42-inch CRT. I forgot they made them that big. Watching TV at noon without a customer in sight looks like business as usual at the Braun Tube Workshop. Sup, Okabe Rentaro? I raise my hand in response to Suzuya's greeting. The Chipmunk, Nay, quickly hides behind her father when she sees me. I see you're as busy as ever. Okabe, buy a CRT. No thanks. I'm not some kind of retro TV otaku. I'd rather buy an LCD. I look around the store as I answer. I just thought of something. Like CERN's Hadron Collider, the phone wave needs something to change must have some kind of electron feed to keep the black hole open. CERN calls this feed the lifter. Don't know why they say it that way, but they do. We still haven't figured out what that is, nor what could be acting as a substitute lifter in our time machine. What if, and hear me out here, what if our lifter is somewhere in this shop? It's crazy, I know. Just listen, just humor me for a bit. Whatever it is must be in close proximity to the phone wave needs something to change. It couldn't work otherwise, and the Braun Tube Workshop is located directly below the lab, so it is entirely possible. Could our lifter be a CRT? Excuse me. You've been having a lot of girls over lately, haven't you? Why do you seem unimpressed? Just the usual members. I was over the other day. Invite me next time, huh? I want to talk to some young girls for a change. I get what you're saying, but oh, you could say it a lot differently. Hang on. Ferris. My life has no meaning. It's all gone now. No one will look at me, not anymore. What can I do? Even if I shout, no one can hear. My voice can't reach the one most important to me. I walk alone through dusty gray streets, forever pounded by lukewarm rain. Such is the fate of the defeated. Still, Ferris is here. Someone find me. What chuny nonsense. If you want attention, come to the lab. Mayuri and I are here for you. I walk these empty streets all alone, no one beside me. I don't remember the lyrics to that song. Yar, daddy, that's dirty. I fucking love doing the pirate voice for like a little girl. No, it isn't. It's marketing. Yeah, I'm looking for new customers. Shut up. Checking this scary-looking guy trying desperately to explain himself to his daughter. Hilarious. You don't think it's hilarious when I punch your face in? What do you mean for a change? You talk to me every day. You're not young. Okay, getting weirder. So he's the same age as Dara and I, which makes her older than Mayuri and Karasu. Did you say something, Okabe Rentaro? Only the truth. Kane, your father is happy as long as he has you, okay? Yep, I know. But don't say dirty things anymore, okay? It's a promise. Then he joins Pinkies with his daughter. You didn't say, like, shake them, you just join them. They cut off, they clinically and surgically cut off their pinky fingers so that they could fuse them together in another part of the room. Joins. Like, I get what you're trying to say, but it's just an odd way to say that. Damn, Mr. Braun, you're way off character. Oh no, that whole thing where characters can be dynamic and three-dimensional. How does a guy like him produce a daughter like that? Because fucking children are always tiny. They haven't grown yet. This sentence has never made any sense to me. Like, it's supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be taken seriously. Like, it's not a joke, but it's not like a literal comment. But come the fuck on. Stop it with this. Because he had sex with a woman and they made a child. That's how it works. That's how. May's one of the kindest, gentlest girls I've ever met. I don't know why she's so afraid of me, though. Well, you are a really tall, fucking weirdo guy who laughs to himself and calls himself insane. Normal people are afraid of that. Anyway, I came here to explain that the building's about to shake. How about I avoid having my head ripped off? How many more earthquakes do you think this building can handle? Oh, that's way too obvious. An earthquake is coming. My magic guy reading Steiner has seen it in the future. Escape while you still can. Yeah, that might work. No, it won't. Hey, did Shin and Mayuri stay over yesterday?
Oh.
Yeah. So, make it the case Karasu stayed too?
Oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're both upstairs right now. Oh. So his hostility towards Karasu hasn't abated. It's not worse. It's not better, though. And how are you doing? Eh? Are you feeling better? Oh, yeah, I guess. The search continues.
Huh?
What's this about, part-timer? I'm searching for my dad. Told you before, remember? Alright, go find your old man, Okabe. Why is he suddenly in charge? Why does he think he can boss me around? Naturally, Suzuki's a fellow lab member. Leave it to us. Suzuki looks at me with a smile that shines through the gloom, filling the store. Okabe Rintaro, we're the same age, but sometimes you seem a lot older. You really know how to give people strength. That's the first time anyone's said that to me. I've never heard a compliment before. It's really, really weird. Not sure how I feel about this. I mean, it feels nice. You know, I can say that. It makes me kind of happy. Of course, I'm the great Hououin Kyouma. Oh, it's Kyouma. Kyouma. I've been saying it wrong. Yeah, see, she's triggered her PTSD from you just being a weirdo. The chipmunk cowers in terror as I unveil my madness. I can see tears pooling in her eyes. She likes to cry at weird things instead of just being weirded out about them. Moving away in terror makes sense. Crying here doesn't really. Guess my aura is just too powerful for a grade school girl to endure. I will say nothing. Okabe, next time you scare Nae, I'll kill you. It's not even slightly your fault. She's crying because the whole situation... I don't understand any of this. Sorry. Give me a sec. Alright. So he takes my arm and leads me away from the Tenujis, who have gone back to watching TV. We're still in the store, though. I just want to say... Be circumspect? Be circumspect in your dealings with Marquise Karasu. What? Circumspect? Why can't you just say careful, like a normal person? Not that I'm one to talk. Don't you mean suspect? I've never seen the word circumspect before. This again? Are you just being paranoid? So she shakes her head firmly. No. Her pernicious. Her perniciousness has been proven. Perniciousness? She's saying Karasu is dangerous? Dangerous. Look, Gordon, it says Blast Donger. There's something strange about the way Suzuya is talking. It's not just her fondness for uncommon words. Something else. Something... circumspect. Her genius is a threat. At heart, she only cares about her experiments. Suzu's eyes are hard, and her voice is as cold as ice. I can tell that she means every word she says. Listen to me. She's using y'all. In case Karasu is connected to Sand. What? No, that's impossible. Sun is our enemy. If there's hacking is discovered, I have no doubt that they will do everything in their power to destroy us. How can Karasu be connected to CERN? You're saying she's a spy? Suzuya nods firmly. The credit for inventing the time machine was hers. Again, Suzuya's words sound strange in my ears, but I still can't place my finger on why. Well, that last sentence was fucking obvious, wasn't it? She's clearly from the future. Like, listen to the context and the way she worded the sentence. The credit for inventing the time machine was hers. As in, she invented the time machine that CERN doesn't have yet. You know, fully. And also, the lab doesn't have yet. And also, a lot of other things, so... Don't let your guard down. I don't believe it. I saw Karasu's anger when she learned what CERN had been doing. She called her actions a betrayal of scientists everywhere. How can someone with such a pure love of science be connected to CERN? You know, that scientific facility. They hate science. I get it in the context, and it makes sense, but that's just funny. But if what Suzuya says is true... Okay, baby dollhead. Could she be the one who sent that threatening email? I suspected Moeka, but... Oh! Gah! Suddenly the ground starts to shake. Karasu started the experiment? But I haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. She doesn't know that, to be fair. Damn, it's too soon. Okabe! Sure enough, veins on Mr. Braun's forehead swell in response to the shaking. I don't see them. How many times do I have to tell you not to shake the building? Cute girls who know I ain't letting you off. Your rent's going up. Also, stop specifying cute girls. That's fucking weird, man. If you were a cute high school girl, I wouldn't charge you higher rent. Fuck off. Wait, Mr. Braun, this isn't our doing. It's an earthquake. My magic eye reading Steiner predicted this would happen. An earthquake? You think I've fallen for that? The shaking gets more intense, knocking over a CRT. Run to Chad, no! Crap, I can't talk my way out of this one. Okabe, you bastard! Mr. Braun clearly wants to snap my neck like a twig, but he elects to protect his greatest treasure, the 42-inch CRT instead. He grabs the remote and switches it off, then grabs hold of the TV and hangs on for dear life. Ha! Is it over? Looks like it. Wait, it's over? I carefully step through the rubble and take the remote from the dazed Mr. Braun's hand. He fucking beats my skull in and takes it back. I press the red power button. 42-inch CRT instantly comes to life. I stare at the image on the screen, and smile. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I will never get tired of it. I've done it. I've done it. This is the lifter. It's so obvious. Why didn't I see it before? Of course. This must be the work of Steins Gate. It chose this moment for a reason. What the hell are you laughing about, Okabe? You're scaring my daughter. I'm raising your rent, you hear, and you're paying for that CRT. A little silence, please, Mr. Braun. This is the most glorious moment. For I have just been chosen as the ruler of all space and time. Now that is a far more genuine evil laugh, and I fucking love it. It's not over the top, it's literally like maniacal laughter. It's like, ah, he's fucking, like, he's passionate, and he's involved and enthused. Ow. Alright, well, that'll have to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. I'm great to you and yourself a delightful day. Goodbye.